Time to recap today's game. This is Trailblazer Postgame.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Burns Arena here. What a game here. Utah Tech losing 68-63 to Portland State. Rod Zundel, Mike Olson here for the Trailblazer postgame show. And Mike, Trailblazers had a 5-point game in the last couple of minutes. They had the lead, and then Portland State went on a 10-0 run. Kind of showed you what they're made of.
Yeah, there'll be a few possessions there that they'll see on film that they're going to want to. It's going to be tough to watch, right? I think back and they got this stop. Ethan Potter made a great play, got the tip, the ball going out of bounds. He tried to save it to a teammate. If he throws that on the other end of the floor, right? I mean, that's
and then Utah Tech had the lead. They came down, offensive foul, a 3-point lead. They came down, had a 1-point lead, and then a traveling call in the final last minute and a half. So
a couple empty possessions really hurt them late.
So, but this is a glimpse into the future, a future Big Sky opponent next year when we go to the Big Sky, and it is showing us that, hey, it's going to be a competitive conference, probably maybe even more so than the WAC.
It will be an extremely competitive conference, right? I mean, the WAC is great basketball. Don't
Sure,
get me wrong.
it is.
Teams like Grand Canyon in the past and Utah Valley, Tarleton State, Abilene Creek, there's some very good teams in the WAC. I think that what we saw tonight is that level of competition isn't going anywhere.
No.
Right? It's still going to be high-level basketball in the Big Sky.
Portland State was picked to finish second in the Big Sky, and you can see why by watching them tonight, why they were so ranked so highly and picked to challenge for a Big Sky championship.
Yeah, I talked to someone earlier today, and they asked me, what do you think about Portland State? And I told them, this is a team you could see in March, right? This is a team that could show up on a bracket because they have a chance to make a run in March and see themselves dancing in the NCAA tournament. They're that good.
Yeah, Ethan Potter had to go up against a 6'10 guy, had his struggles, but he scored 18 points and had 5 rebounds, 12 points for Chance Trujillo. Only 2 players in double figures. That got to have more help than that.
Yeah, early on it was Ethan Potter. I felt like Portland State made some adjustments. Chance Trujillo stepped up, and his play really made up for some of that. And then late in the game, I thought it was Tanner Davis.
Yeah.
But there was those long stretches, Rod. We've seen it last year. We've seen it already this year. Long stretches where they go without getting a bucket. That consistent scoring is just going to be the difference for this team.
Trailblazers did shoot 44%. You'll take that. 25 of 57. 17 assists on 25 made shots. You'll take that.
Yep, absolutely.
3-point line, 5 for 21, 24%. Got to get that better, especially when a team like Portland State that's so good defensively and so quick that you can't drive like you want to and that you're good at. You've got to hit those outside shots to loosen them up. And Trailblazers, when they did that, then they were successful. But when they didn't, they had trouble getting to the rim.
Yeah, those 3-point woes have seemed to be their plague all season, right? This is not a team that consistently shoots well from the 3-point line. It's something that's got to change, right? I mean, they'll get that ship going the right direction, but they just need to have one of those breakout games where they pop off and some of those go in. Earlier in this first half, they at one point were they 0-7, but then they hit like 2 or 3 right in a row, and you saw that take off.
Yeah.
Those stretches hurt them.
Trailblazers only got to the free throw line 10 times, made 8. Portland State 17 for 24. They were just the more physical team.
They were.
Trailblazers hung in there. Let's not send the wrong word out there. Trailblazers fought their tails off, and this was a team that was very physical and quick. And Utah Tech got down early by 9, but fought back. They really, really showed that they've got what it takes to, when they get down a little bit and fighting against a physical team, that they can fight back. Yeah. It just, they needed to execute a little bit better down the stretch, which they didn't. Yeah. 1 for 9 from 3-point land in the second half.
Yeah, and Coach Judkins has always preached 3 Ps: play hard, play smart, play together. I think they got 2 of those 3. They played extremely hard tonight. Right, they played together, and at times you could see their offense doing really well. Good things, moving. They just at times didn't play real smart, right? Maybe that was a shot too early in the shot clock, or maybe a defensive assignment where they let somebody open, get somebody free. But I thought they played hard. They played together. They just missed out on a few little things.
So it was a heck of a ball game, and it was a good test for Utah Tech to get ready for conference play and to play tough competition, which they're going to face in the WAC, because it's not going to get any better than what they had tonight, physical-wise and speed-wise as well. Those Texas schools are just like these guys.
Absolutely, and you look at this preseason and what this means for Utah Tech. Playing games like Arizona, 13th in the country, right? Arizona State, going to Hawaii, playing a tough Hawaii team there, and then to play this team here, what a heck of a preseason. There's no question. They're going to go into WAC play prepared.
Trailblazers now get ready. They'll have some turkey, and then they'll take on UC Riverside here Saturday. It's going to be a doubleheader. The women will play at noon, and then the men's basketball team will play at 3 o'clock. All right, we'll take a quick break and be back with more of Trailblazer postgame show here from Burns Arena.
Welcome to Utah Tech University. From classrooms to cliffs and lectures to lakes. Here, we celebrate active learning, active life. Our Trailblazers learn by doing, are career ready, and solve real problems with real partners to meet community needs. Here, students get the full college experience and choose from 300 affordable academic programs. All in one of the most stunning destinations on Earth. With this as your backyard, life is just as active as your education. Come experience active learning, active life at Utah Tech University.
All right, back here in Burns Arena now with head coach John Judkins. Trailblazers losing by 5. Tough physical game, coach, and you guys fought hard, though.
Oh, we did. We did some good things, Rod. We kind of made some really crucial mistakes late in the game that cost us. I mean, just defensively as well as offensively. I thought defensively we did some really good things, but when it got down to crunch time, we had a couple miscommunication, maybe kind of gambled for a couple steals instead of just playing solid. And then, our last 3 possessions, we turned the ball over, and one offensive foul, then one a travel, and then another one out of bounds. I mean, we got to do a better job. And, we talked about that as a staff. We got to execute better late in games. But, one of our coaches said that, that a lot of times late in the games they're going to stop your play or your set, but you got to be able to go something else. We call it a play after a play, and we just didn't do it. I saw some fire, but again, you can't win games by yourself. And I thought our late possessions we had guys trying to do it themselves, and I love that because they want to win, but you can't. You don't make it, you lose. It's just you're putting all that. So we talked about that. Just, hey, play together, do the things that, when you're successful in something, it's working, don't stop. Just keep doing it. And that's something that me and my staff got to work on too. We offensively, hey, we're hurting them with this. Why are we going away from it? We gotta continue to do it. We're trying to get the ball to Tanner. Tanner had a good, not Tanner, Ethan. Yeah. Ethan had a good night. I mean, he was 9 for 13, and the last little play we had a chance to give him the ball, and we didn't. And we got to know that, hey, this guy's we're hurting him with this. So let's continue to go at that guy. And we just didn't do that tonight. But they killed us on the glass. 16-3 on the glass.
Offensive rebounds.
Yeah, we had 0 rebounds the second half offensively. Yeah. We shot the ball well, but still, there's chances to get rebounds and get those extra points. And I always say a rebound to me is a point. So you gave up 16 offensive rebounds. That's 16 points, and we have 3. So, that's 13 points you gave up. It's just not good enough. But hey, they're a good team. They're athletic. They play strong. They were tough. I thought we had a couple missed calls we should have got. That they're just grabbing us. But again, you can't worry about that. You got to be tougher. And I wrote down tough teams win games. You can't worry about officiating. You can't worry about this. You gotta be able to be tougher and get a big-time rebound and get – I thought defensively the game plan we had and the things we did were really good. I mean, to hold a team, they had 20 – what was that score, 24 points a half? I can't see it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we did some really good things defensively early, you know, and then they went to their guy. And we said, hey, number 5 and number 23, we did a really good job with them that first half. I guarantee they're going to go right them again. And they went right to 23. And he hurt us the second half quite bad. But, you know, we'll learn, Rod. Hopefully we get better because this game, it sucks to lose, and I hate losing. But hopefully we can learn from it and get better. And you know, when this situation happens again, we're ready.
Well, you held them 23 points under their season average. But this you got to find another way to win when you can't drive, which you guys are very good at because you're athletic and you've been successful. But this defense today, they did not allow you to drive and get clean looks like you wanted to. Mm-hmm. So you got to start shooting the ball from the three-point line. You shot 44% overall. That just shows your toughness of what you guys did. But as soon as those three start dropping, Coach, then they got to come out and they can't just sag.
Right. They packed it in. Yeah, they packed it in. The problem is we got the ball to guys for threes that are open, but it's the wrong guys to shoot or shooting it. You know what I mean?
I got you.
But you're right. I mean, we knew they really collapsed from the opposite corner.
Yeah.
They really collapse and they fly around if you make that extra pass. You know, even like late in the game, we haven't been there. Like I was telling Chance, we're down 2. We're down 2. What do we shot a quick 3 in the corner, and the guy was there. Why not get to the basket and see if we get a foul or get a 2-on-1? But again, it's I don't want to take the ball. I don't want them to think, should I shoot this? Should I not shoot that? You start doing that, then you're going to be in trouble. So just some things that we got to show them in film. We haven't had really a lot of late game situations like that. And I said, hey, in practice, when we do these things, we got to do them like a game situation, and we got to get after it, and we got to screen. And I just thought they got into us, got a little tougher with us, and we kind of backed away from it, kind of hoping for fouls instead of going to earn the fouls.
And Coach, that's what I was saying, that they took away the strength of your game, and even though you didn't have a great shooting night from beyond the arc, you still had a 5-point lead in the last 2 minutes. You had a chance to win. You found another way to get it done. And that shows that there's something about this team that you got to be excited about.
Yeah, when we were cooking, we got up by 7, and then we got up by 5. I think with a minute 40 something, a minute or 2 minutes or something. We were up 5, and then we give up a 3. Then we get an offensive foul and a push off, which he's 80 feet away from the basket or whatever you want to call it. But again, we just got to execute better, you know, in the last situation. But you know, I love how hard we're playing, and when we share the ball, we're really good. I thought we did attack. I mean, we thought we could get to the foul line more than we did, but we really didn't get to the we call them straight line drives.
Yeah.
We didn't really do that. We went more side to side, and when you go side to side, it takes the pressure off the official, and they can get away with that. What number 5 was doing is hurt us. He was getting downhill, straight line drives, and then they were calling fouls. So, you know, again, something we have to get better with, Rod. This is no question.
All right. Saturday afternoon, matinee game against UC Riverside. Wrap up the homestand here. What do you want to see out of your guys? Because the efforts there, execution, especially if it's late in the game, I'm sure that's something that you guys are going to you work on it every day.
Yeah, but we got to do more. And you know, sometimes it's different guys in the game, different times. You know, some guys have off nights. You know, Tanner tonight wasn't one of his better games. I mean, he has 28 minutes and he gets 0 rebounds, and he's good at that, you know. And so, again, there's going to be times we got to go to somebody else or something like that. I thought we made some good substitutions that got it back. I think our start of our game was really bad.
Yeah.
But the way they came back and regrouped and fought, we let this one slip, Rod. There's no question. This one we deserve. We just got to be tougher, and we got to be. Hey, we're not letting them take this away from us, and that's the only way you can do that is more time and more experience, and we're going to get that on Saturday because this team on Saturday is a lot like these guys. So we'll see.
Well, like you said, this gets you ready for a tough conference schedule, and also, boy, what have we got to look forward to next year? I don't want to look ahead, but
it's going to be
the
fun.
kind of basketball you're going to get. So
yeah, it's good. It's a good rivalry. We played them good up there and lost, and then they got us here, but we. Yeah, we'll bounce back. We'll learn and we'll watch film and we'll get better and hopefully we can get a lot out of this.
Well, got grandkids here, right?
Yeah, they are.
And have a good Thanksgiving, will you?
Yeah, I will. Same to you.
All right,
Thank you.
we'll see you Saturday. All right, that'll do it here in Burns Arena. The Trailblazers lose by 5. Next up, 3 o'clock matinee game this Saturday against UC Riverside. It's a doubleheader. The women will go at it at noon, and then the men at 3 o'clock. So that'll do it. Trailblazers, what a game. This was a slugfest from the opening tip. Only 4 fast break points each. That tells you what kind of a dogfight this really was. Trailblazers fought hard, come up 5 points short, 68-63. Tara Atkin back in the studio. I'm Rod Zundel for Coach John Judkins. That'll do it for tonight. We'll see you Saturday afternoon, 2:45 pregame, Utah Tech and UC Riverside. Have a great night, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.